Hello all, welcome to Selenium Python Training Series. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate creating a Behave BDD hybrid framework with page object model. So let's get started. In one of the previous section also, we created this hybrid framework with page object model, but this framework is different from this framework. Why? Because it also includes Behave BDD implemented. Okay, it's not a simple hybrid framework with page object model, but it also includes Behave BDD. Okay, here PyTest hybrid framework with page object model, but here BDD hybrid framework with page object model. Both are kind of used in the industry. Some projects use this one, some projects use this one. These are the popular ones. Okay, both are popular ones. So here, this one is a PyTest hybrid framework with page object model, which I covered in one of the previous sections. Whereas now I'm going to cover Behave BDD hybrid framework with page object model. Here PyTest is not there, but Behave BDD is there in place of the PyTest. So let's get started building this framework from scratch in a step-by-step manner. And let's go in a step-by-step way where, if you want to make that framework go to the next level, if the situation comes, we'll solve the problem and go to the next level. Okay. It's kind of very easy for you guys to understand. Okay. I'll go in a way where you from scratch you'll understand why this framework need to be upgraded to the next level and all everywhere. Okay, so let's get started. So first of all, let's switch to this PyCharm ID and create a new project. This old framework, if you remember, the PyTest hybrid framework with page object model. So I'll keep it aside, but in the new window I'll create a new framework. That is this is not PyTest, this is Behave BDD hybrid framework with page object model. This is a framework. Okay, so click on create and I'll say new window. Let me have these two windows side by side. When required, I can, kind of take the things from that if required, or we'll close it if required. We can open also. Why to get confused? This one I'll close. It is loading, so let it load. After that, we can close this. So I'll close this one only when it is required. I'll open and use it. Okay, so fine. Now here I'll just close this main.py file, and that main.py file is not required in this newly created project. I'll delete that. Say OK. And after that, the project got created here. Now to get started, I have to right click on this project and select a package. Okay, select to create a new package. I'll just name this package as features package. Under the features package, you can create the feature file. Okay. So before you create any feature file, right, you have to install one thing. Okay, you have to install Behave package. Okay, how to install that Behave package? Select the project, click on file, select settings. Okay, the Behave BDD tool you have to install. Okay, before you create any feature file, right, it's better that you install that Behave BDD tool. For that, select this project in here in the settings and select Python interpreter. Here only you see you don't have the Behave. Click on plus and here search for Behave. I already covered this in one of the previous sessions, but I'm repeating this. Select the Behave and click on install package. Behave package will be installed. So let's wait for the Behave package to be installed here. Still installing. We should get a green color confirmation message here saying that it got installed. You see it got installed. Say close, say OK. That's it. Close this. Now we can create the feature file. Why? Because if you don't install that package and directly create the feature file, right, that feature file will not be recognized. Okay, so it's better you first install Behave package and after that select new file. And what I would like to automate here is I would like to take this application. That is a sample application. I'll show you that I'm trying to automate. The same application I used as part of the other framework I created earlier. Okay. So this is the application I would like to automate. tutorialsninja.com/demo application. So I'll simply go here, and in this application, I would like to automate search functionality, login functionality, and register function. Oh, there are many functionalities, but I'll take, for example, these three functionalities. First, search.feature, I'll say. Press enter. The feature file got created. You see it got recognized. That's the reason we got this cucumber icon. Okay. If the Behave tool is identifying this feature file with the extension .feature, if you create, the icon is coming means the behave tool is able to identify. That's the reason we have to install behave. And after that, here I'll write some Gherkin code. In Gherkin language, I'll create the scenarios in this feature file. First, I have to use its feature keyword in the Gherkin, and I'll say search functionality. Okay, search functionality. And then here under this, we have to create some scenarios. Scenario. Okay. So in the scenario, you can create any number of scenarios. Such functionality has a lot of scenarios, but for sample, I'll take few scenarios. That is search for a valid product is the first scenario. Here I'll say given I uh, I I got navigated to given I navigated to home page. Okay, home page is nothing but this page. After that, what we have to do? Given I navigated to the home page, when I enter valid product name into the search box field and click on the search button like that. Okay, when I enter valid product into the search box field and I click on search button, you see valid product, let's say HP, and click on the search button, what will happen? This valid product should get displayed in the search results. In the search results page, you should get this HPLP kind of stuff, right? This like this. After that, we'll do that. Anyhow, we are just writing the scenario, right? Let's not worry about inspection and all at this moment. Just we have to verify whether this got displayed. Then valid product should get displayed in search results. This is the last. Like this, I can create a good number of scenarios. Second scenario I'll create. So here for each and every step here, we have to implement or write some Selenium code behind that. How to do that, I'll cover that. First, let's create some feature files, okay? Not search.feature file, but other feature files also. So here I'll write down search for an invalid product, okay? Given you see this step is same, it's better to copy paste. I got navigated to the home page is same. Then when I enter valid product into the invalid product this time, okay? Invalid, okay? This is different. Search box field, and I click on this step is same, so it's better to copy paste. And finally, then proper message informing that there is no product in the search criteria kind of stuff should be displayed. Proper message should be displayed in search results. Now another scenario I'm going to create, third scenario. So here, actually we have to move this. You see, it should be aligned. This should be aligned here, this line. So here also I'll just create some scenario. Here I'll write down search without entering any product. Okay, blank search. Here again the same thing. I got navigated to home page. Even I got navigated to home page. When I don't enter anything into search box field and I click on search button, then here the second scenario is all about, going to this application page. Then in the search box field, you have to enter invalid product, say Honda, which is not there on this website. Click on search button. You should get this message. There is no product that matches. Now third scenario is all about go to this page and don't enter anything. Click on the search button. Still, you should get the same message. Okay, that's the third scenario. Then proper message be displayed in search results. Done. Okay. These are the three scenarios I would like to automate as part of this search dot feature. Now, similarly, I'll create. So what I will do here is for the search dot feature, right? I'll run this. Okay. Better I'll run this also. So how to do that before running? Yeah, I'll run it otherwise, or shall I run it later? Yeah, we can run it. Not a problem. So go to the terminal. Go to the terminal and have to implement each and every step here. Okay. So this feature file steps should be implemented. Okay. So for implementing that under the features package, I have to create another package known as a steps package. Under the steps package, I have to create one Python file. I'll just say such, which contains all the implemented methods for all the steps in this feature file, such feature file, like this. Okay, all the steps in this feature file should be implemented in the search. Okay, so how to implement that? Instead of writing it, doing a lot of hard work and writing it here, there is a simple way. I'll run this feature file with the help of behave command and all from the terminal. I'll run this feature file. It will auto generate this implemented methods with all the details. I just need to copy paste those methods here and implement my customized code there. Okay, so I'll go to the terminal here and say cls here and clear the things and say behave. Type the command behave space the name of the package, that is features package. Okay, feature. Under the features, what are the feature files are there? All feature files will run. So just expand this and you see all the steps which are not implemented. I got navigated to home page. You got something here. Okay, the implementation method has come at the rate given circular brackets. You all these things you don't have to write manually. You can simply copy paste here all these 4 implementations. Copy and go to the search.py and paste it here. That's it. And after doing that, just press enter and here some errors are coming. We have to import them. For that, from which package? Behave package. Import what? Import given. If I say import given from the only this error will go, but when error will not go. So to instead of importing all them one by one, right? From behave import given, from behave import when, instead of writing separate lines, in place of given, just put asterisk. Asterisk means everything. Import everything from behave. You see, given when at a go, all the errors have been gone. At a go, all the errors have been gone. Right? Now, these steps got implemented. So we'll not do much in this. We'll not do much in this. Now, similarly, I'll create here. Actually, I have to write some Selenium code. Okay, here in this place, I have to start writing some Selenium automation code. Okay, before writing that, first let me create some sample feature files and create this kind of things. Okay, so now if I run this, what will happen? Let's see. After implementing the steps in the feature file, for each and every step in the feature file, we have a method inside the search.py file, right? For every step inside the scenarios of the search.feature file, we have some implemented method inside the search.py file. So I'll run the same command behave features. Again, it is coming same. Why we have implemented, right? Raise is coming. Okay, so we'll do one thing. I'll go to the search.py file and here in place of this, I'll put a pass statement. Pass means nothing. It's not going to do anything. Instead of saying anything, just write the pass statement. Pass. Okay. Assume that this is some sample code. Pass is some sample code. Okay. Now let's run this again. I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. Still, these methods are coming. Why? Have I did any mistake? Search.feature file is there. Under the features package, we have steps package. Under steps package, we have the search.py and which actually has these methods, but okay, I got navigate to home page. 1 minute. Okay. Let's go terminal again. 3 and if okay, what is coming here? What is the message we are getting? Let's see. After I have run this, valid product, these 3 scenarios got run. Feature 3, feature 9, feature 15. Okay. Feature 3, 9, 15. Okay. Failing scenarios, it is saying search for value. Okay. Feature 9, 1 failed, 3 failed. 4 skip, 3 undefined. It is saying you can implement steps for underlying undefined steps with this snippets. Okay. I'll do one more thing. Instead of writing like this, I'll write the print statements. Otherwise, still not taking. Write the print statements. This will not be printed anyhow. The print statements will not be printed until we do something. Okay. I'll say inside hyphen. Here also instead of pass statement, I'll write print inside hyphen. This is the one. Here also print Okay, I'm getting something. I'm getting some, why it's coming. I'm just getting something. Okay, let's see. Here inside hyphen, I click on search button, and here also I'll say print inside hyphen proper message should be displayed in the search results page. Okay, this is also fine, I think, but some steps are not implemented. You see, only these four steps we have implemented. Here, this is repeating. This is repeating. That means there are some steps which are not implemented, like enter invalid product is not implemented, proper message is not implemented. So that's the reason I think we are getting these methods. Maybe you see, these things are not implemented yet. Okay, somehow we missed them. Not all steps we have implemented in this scenario, so it's better copy them. The remaining steps which are not implemented also copy. Only few steps we have implemented in the search.py file. Remaining steps we have forgot to implement. So we somehow missed it. That's the reason we are getting that. You see, valid production should get displayed in the search results. I got navigator, enter valid, click on search button. Proper message is there, but a valid product should get is not there. I'll simply write the print statement. Until all the steps are implemented, is going to give that kind of message. Okay, inside valid product should get displayed in the search results. Similarly, here also print inside hyphen enter this one, and then print inside hyphen. I don't enter anything in the search box. Let's run this and see if there are any steps in the search.feature file which are not implemented still. So CLS behave features. I think this time everything got implemented. 12 out of 12 steps got passed. We have not written any proper code here. Normal print statements we have written, but those print statements are not getting executed. That we'll see later. Okay, it's not about the print statement. I covered how to get these print statements printed in the previous session basics, right? I covered that, but in this session I'm not going to cover, because in place of the print statements I'm going to write some Selenium automation code. Okay, so I don't want the print statements to be printed. Rather, here I want the Selenium automation code to be written, and that code need to get executed as part of this methods. Okay, the focus is not on the print statement. If you still want these print statements to be printed in the output, go back and watch my previous sessions on this BDD using behave concepts where I covered this. Okay, fine. Anyhow, one feature file we have implemented. Let's create, under right click on the features package and create one more file that is named that as login dot feature. Press enter. So again here, write feature, login functionality, and here scenario, login with valid credentials given. I navigated to login page when I enter valid email address and valid password into the fields, and I click on login button. Then I should get logged in. This is one scenario. Now second scenario. Just move this scenario to the left side, and then write down login with invalid email and valid password. Second scenario. Okay. Given I navigated to login page when this step is common, so copy paste better. Okay, instead of writing it right again, copy this and paste it here. That will otherwise, if there's small wording difference, right, that will create another step definition method. Okay, why to create duplicate methods for a single thing? Here I'll say I enter invalid email and valid password into the fields, and I click on login button. Then what should happen? Then I should get a proper warning message. The user should not get logged in. Instead, we should get a proper warning message. Okay. Then scenario again. The third scenario: login with valid email and invalid password. Then here write down given. Again the same step. I navigated to login page when I enter valid email and invalid password into the fields. And I click on login button. Then what should happen? Still, I should get a proper warning message saying that some credentials mismatch or something should come. Okay. Scenario, another scenario I'm writing. Smooth this scenario to the left side and write down login with invalid credentials. Both are invalid in this case. So 1, 2, 3, fourth one I am writing. So here I say given, I navigate to login page, copy this, paste it here. When I enter invalid email and invalid password into the fields, and this is same. I click on login button is same, copy paste. Then this is also same. I should get a proper warning message. The last one scenario here, just move this to the left side and write down login with without entering any credentials. Given I navigated to same thing, I navigated to login page. Given I navigated to login page, when I don't enter anything into the fields, I don't enter anything into email and password fields, and I click on this step is same, copy paste, I click on login button. Then what should happen? Then I should get again the same thing. I should get a proper warning message. So what I'm trying to automate here is very simple. On this application, I'll go to the login page. After navigating the login page, here I'll enter valid credentials. You can login. User should get logged in. In second scenario, I'll enter invalid email and valid password. It should give a proper warning message here saying that credentials didn't match or something. And in the next scenario, I'll give valid email and invalid password, and still you should get the message stopping you from logging in. And then both invalid email address, invalid password, and login. And again, you should get the same thing. And the last scenario, I'll not enter anything and click on the login button. Still, we should get the message. These are other things I am trying to automate. Now, if I run this, anyhow, these steps are implemented. The search.feature file steps are implemented, but login steps are not implemented. But for the steps which are not implemented, in the output, we'll get that. In the terminal, we'll get everything. Okay. So just expand this to the top so that more space should be given to generate more steps. So you just write on behave, features, presenter. So a lot of steps which are not implemented will come here. From here, you see given, copy all these steps one by one till here and say Control C. Go here and here under the steps, create the Python file. Name it as login.py file. Don't have the extension. Python file means we'll have the .py extension only. Paste it. And here write down from behave import hash. Okay, from behave import hash. All these error messages will be gone. Then write down here in place of this rise and all, write down print. Inside, I navigated to login page and navigated to login page. Then here also implement each and everything. Then I enter valid email address and invalid password. Then simply write the print statements. In place of the print statements, we are going to write this real Selenium automation code. Okay. For now, just for a while, I am providing this print statements here. Inside, I just copy paste. Just why to waste time? Just copy paste these things and paste it here. Then this got implemented. The next one, print. Inside, write down. I click on login button. Here, write down print. Inside, hyphen, I should get logged in. Then here also, write down print. Print inside, hyphen, I enter invalid email and valid password into the fields. Then here, print inside, I should get a proper warning message. Here, write down print inside hyphen enter valid email address and invalid password into the fields. And there are a few more steps. Let's implement them and run again to see if there are any other steps which are not implemented still. Okay, we have to cross check again after implementing also. Copy this, paste it here. We write down print inside hyphen. I don't enter anything into the password. Email and password. It's done. We have implemented everything. Let's run this again and see if there are any other steps which are not implemented. Behave, features. See, all the steps got implemented and got passed. We don't have any other suggestions to be implemented. So we are good. Similarly, we'll create one more, one more feature file, the last feature file. So in this session of this framework creation series of this, we have BDD hybrid framework with page object model thing, right? So this is the first session of this framework where I'm just creating the feature files and step definition files, step definition Python files, okay? From the next session, right, I'll start implementing or writing the automation code, okay? In the next session, I'll start writing the Selenium automation code in place of the print statements I provided in this step definition files. So last step, right click on the features and create another last feature file for sample, that is register.feature. Here, create a feature, write down register account functionality. After that, say scenario, okay. So scenario, register with mandatory fields, okay. Given I navigate to register page, register account or register page, when I enter mandatory fields, okay, when I enter mandatory fields and I click on continue button, then okay, then account should get created. Okay, then account should get created. Now write another scenario. We'll improvise the scenarios later. For now, we'll just write at a high level for now. Based on the things, right, we can improvise that, okay? Register with all fields. Given I navigate to same thing. So I navigate to register page. When I enter all fields and I click on continue button, then account should get created. Okay, then account should get created. What else we have? Scenario, register. What is the next one? Register with a duplicate email address. Okay, given I navigate to register page, when same thing, right? Just copy paste. If it is same, it's better to copy paste rather than typing. When I enter all fields except email field, otherwise I'll enter details into mandatory fields. I enter details into all fields, enter details into all fields except the email field. Okay, and I enter duplicate or I enter existing email accounts email into the I enter existing accounts email into the email field and I click on continue button. Then it's better to move it to the left side. I have done earlier, but now I'm doing. That's okay. If you forget, you have to do like this only. There's no other way. Then here proper warning message informing about duplicate account should be displayed. Okay. Then scenario register with without providing any details. Register without providing any details into the fields given. I navigate to register page with the last scenario. When I don't enter anything into the fields, and I click on continue button. This step is same, so copy paste better. Then proper warning messages for every mandatory field should be displayed. These are the four scenarios I would like to automate. So since these steps are not implemented yet, to implement that at structure level, we have to run that feature file. So behave features, just say features, just press enter. All the steps which are not implemented are coming here. Copy all the steps. And go to the, just create one Python file here. Just name that as register.py and paste it here. Okay. So here, write down from behave import hashtag. Errors will be gone. And here, write down the normal print statements now. In place of these raise statements, write the print statements for now. And I'm going to replace these print statements with Selenium code later. Inside hyphen, just copy paste this one. I navigate to register page. Here also write down print inside hyphen. I enter details into the mandatory fields. Here write down print inside. I click on continue button. Here write down print. Right inside hyphen account should get created. Here write down print inside hyphen I enter details into all the fields. Here I also print inside hyphen I enter details into all the fields except email field. And here also few more methods are there which need to be implemented still. Inside hyphen I enter this one. 3 more methods are there. Let's complete them. Print inside hyphen proper warning message should be displayed. Duplicate account should be displayed. Then print inside hyphen I don't enter into the fields. This one print inside hyphen proper warning messages for every mandatory field should be displayed. Okay, done. Okay, this is what I have tried. Fine. Now let's run this and see whether all the steps in all the feature files got implemented or not. Behave features. Press enter. You see, all the steps got successfully passed. Nothing need to be implemented still. And there is one more thing that you need to understand. That is, in the terminal, you are typing some commands. You are typing something like behave and features package you are giving. All the feature files under this features package will be run, right? There are 3 feature files, everything will run. What if you want to run only one particular feature file? Not every feature file you don't, all the scenarios in all the feature files you don't want to run. Only the scenarios from a particular feature file you want to run. In that case, don't stop here. After features, just say slash and write down, let's say search dot feature I want to run. Okay, only the scenarios in the search dot feature file will run. That is only 3 scenarios, not all the scenarios in all the feature files, only 3 such scenarios got run. So only one feature. Okay. So this also how we can customize these commands. Okay. We can not only run all the features and feature files under the features package, rather a particular feature file under this package also we can run. So just wanted to mention that before going to the next session. So in this session, this is all about that. Okay. We just created the feature files and associated step definition files containing the step definition methods and all for each and every step that is written inside the scenarios of the feature file. In the next session, we'll go to the next level where we'll start implementing something. Okay. So that's all for this session as part of the first part. So see you in the next session. Thank you. Bye-bye.